Which car brands have the most loyal customers in 2019? They say that this is a very important component in the automotive industry. Customer retention is what they look for, because what it means is that a person is connected to the brand. They trust the brand, that they're not cross-shopping, that they might be a customer for life. It turns out when you sell a person a car, Will, you're not trying to sell them one car. You're trying to sell them the rest of their cars for life. Mm-hmm. They're going to enjoy that car and it's going to be fine, and they're just going to stick with it, be proud of it, connected to the brand. Now, Toyota's been at the top of the list for a while. They were top of the list last year, but they got displaced this year. They do two lists, one for luxury brands and one for mass market brands. Subaru beat out Toyota this year. And I think that's interesting because I've been noticing something about Subaru's marketing where they really try. Did you see the one where it's like a fake dog park?
No.
The Subarus are the dogs in the park, and the owners are standing on the fence line, and they're playing in the mud. And they're like, aren't they so cute, those Subarus just playing in the mud? Like as if the Subaru was the pet. For me, I think Subaru has been really investing from a marketing perspective in this brand loyalty idea that you are different as a Subaru owner. And so it made me think of you, Will, actually.
Oh, because I have a dog?
Because you have a dog.
Yeah.
So Subaru was obviously targeting dog owners, saying a dog owner should have a Subaru. Now, let me ask you something. You have a dog. Would you consider a Subaru?
Yeah, I don't mind.
You think about it. A little more space in the back, in the trunk there.
I've always wanted a Impreza.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Well, that doesn't give you that much extra space for the dog, unless you get the wagon version if they make it. Yeah. But I'm telling you, this is weird when I saw this because my brother got a Subaru and he never talked about Subaru in his life. He got a Subaru recently, and my parents got a Subaru recently. So I'm thinking something's going on here. Now, as you know, from a retention perspective, they passed Toyota. They were the big dogs forever. From a retention perspective. So anyway, we go down the list a little bit here for 2019. Subaru, Toyota, Honda, Ram, Ford, Kia, Chevy, Nissan, Hyundai, Jeep, Volkswagen, all the way down. But there's a big range. So the top of the list, 61.5% of Subaru owners got another Subaru from a Subaru. And down at the bottom where Smart is, although that brand is now defunct, we can go up there. We can go to Dodge even, Buick, Mini even. You go down 30%, 16%, very low retention down at the bottom end. So there is a difference here. And of course, the person's experience with the product matters too. Product has to be good because they just spent the last year or however long they had the previous model for. They had to like it to go back into the dealer and re-up and get another one. But at the top range here, this appears to indicate loyalty and a connection that the individual has with the brand, not just the product, but the brand outside of the product. Now, on the luxury side, apparently there's more of a shakeup from year to year. There's less dominance, and there's a lower number overall because apparently luxury buyers, it's more emotionally driven, and they flip-flop a little more. They don't, because they had the money to buy the luxury brand, they don't have to be as conservative, like, I need this thing to be as reliable. You know what I'm saying here? Like,
on a consistent basis.
Yeah, the consistency, they feel like they could just, I don't know, get another one.
Try out different models.
Yeah, but it's still not a huge difference. You go from 61% in the top spot to 47% in the luxury brand. 47% of Lexus buyers bought another Lexus in 2019. Mercedes-Benz is number 2 at 44, BMW 43, Porsche 43. It's all very close there. Except, again, when you get to the bottom, and what do you see down there? You see Jaguar. And Jaguar, I spoke about this in the past, a luxury brand, a prestigious brand. It seems like a cool brand. But on the same JD Power ratings for initial quality, always at the bottom of the list. Initial quality being like, I think 30 days after you get the car. So in that case, people maybe wanted to engage with the brand, got the product. Maybe they were in the shop getting it repaired, and they're like, next time around, I'm going to a German brand or Japanese.
That's a huge jump.
Huge.
From 20% to 32.
Yeah. Yeah. They're way down there at the bottom. So anyhow, I think it's interesting nonetheless. I guess people can tell me how loyal they are to their particular brands. We, of course, know about the brand loyalty in the tech segment. It exists elsewhere. It exists in the car segment as well. And I think it's a good thing. Ultimately, if you have a good experience with a brand or product, re-up with them. But it's also a good thing to try out the new stuff, too, whenever possible, because how else do you know?
It's weird that they don't have Tesla here. No?
Tesla's not in there.
Yeah,
They might not be a mass market brand.
I guess so.
Oh, they're so new as well. That's a good point Kirk makes.
It's very
You're not
recent.
re-upping. See, in this particular survey, where is it here? They say a person is determined by highest percentage of customers who buy a second car from the same brand. But of course, there has to be some time passage because how long does a person typically keep a car? If a current owner purchased the same brand after trading in an old purchase or lease. So that's the rule
Okay,
there.
right.
So a lease, can be 3-4 years. He's right. Tesla, not that old. He had a lot of original owners. So the turnover might not be high enough to get on this particular list. But anyhow, interesting nonetheless. Subaru beats out Toyota. What's your feeling in the comments? What's your feeling about Subaru? Do they speak to you? Are you a dog owner? You go into a dog park? Will might get a Subaru after all this. Who knows?